Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing today? I heard it's a long training, but you all are halfway done, I think. So, welcome. My name is Austin Isaias. I'm the Director of Student Programs and Engagement, and we are here to speak a little bit about associated students. So, I'll have the rest of our team introduce themselves.
A little shorter than that. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Imani Cooper, and I am one of the program coordinators for Student Programs and Engagement.
Hello, everyone. My name is Andrea Nunez, and I'm also one of the program coordinators for student programming and engagement.
And hi, everybody. My name is Courtney Motter, and I am the aquatics coordinator, and I'll be talking about the rec center today. Nice to see you all.
All right. Is it up again? Down? All right. So, it's LeadCon, right? So this is a meeting full of leaders. So I'm assuming, raise your hand if you know who ASI is or what ASI is. Nice. You were better than the last one. Don't tell the last group that we introduced, we talked to. But ASI is a part of this university, an auxiliary of the university that is here to support you, especially here to support the clubs and organizations on campus where you could find us. We have three beautiful buildings that we have a part of ASI. One you're sitting in right now, the Titan Student Union. The other one is the Rec Center, the Recreation Center. And then the last one, does anyone know what the last one is? It is the Children's Center. So the Children's Center is a part of ASI. So anybody that has anyone over there, that is a part of the Associated Students. And we offered was what we offer. We're going to be talking about right now. So there's a lot of different things we offer in multiple of the buildings, and we will share right now. Does this slide look weird? Okay. So Associated Students, like I just said, is here to support students through governance, programming, and student activities, funding of campus organizations, athletics, and operations of three facilities. So that's the heart of what we do. We're here to support you in everything that you do, especially those like you all in this room that are part of clubs and organizations. We're here to come to be a part of all the different products and things that you do, the projects that you have, and the activities that you have to make them special. So a lot of what ASI is focused on is really the projects that you all have that you all want to accomplish. So like I said, here are the three buildings, the Rec Center, Children's Center, and the Titan Student Union. And then these are some things that Courtney will be talking about: outdoor adventures, intramural sports, and the pop-up pantry. So I'll pass this up to Andrea.
All right, so I'll be kind of going over what our department does in student programming. So we basically put on a wide array of different events and activities on campus each year for students to experience that help keep campus feeling alive and fun. So here's some photos that we have of some previous events we've done in the past. Has anyone been to our spring concert yet? Raise their hands. Yes, nice. So yeah, we're the department that puts that on. If you guys aren't aware yet, we are having our first ever fall concert happening on October 4th. So we're bringing the same kind of vibe, more of like a intimate community kind of vibe. So we expect you guys to be out there. And then in our middle pictures, our Beyond the Conversation series. Has anyone came out to any of those? Raise their hands. Cool. So yeah, we also will be having our first one on September 18th, and it will be here in the pavilions. So please look out on our social media, ASI CSUF, for more information on that. And then our last event we have on here is our ICA's, I believe it's our Multicultural Fest. Is anyone in ICA org in this room? Recognize you guys. So yeah, cool. So yeah, we also do put on a lot of events with our ICA students and ICA organizations here on campus. So more information on that on our social media. Down. There you go. So yeah, some activities and opportunities for engagement here on campus. So again, we do have our spring and fall concerts each year now. We do have an event called Boiler Room where basically kind of bring us some smaller low-key DJs that we might have on campus or just some local in the area. Are we on the conversation where we bring in different speakers? And then we do have some theme nights. I know in the past we've had like Taylor Swift theme night, Olivia Rodrigo. So expect some more to come for this fall and upcoming spring. Culture Couture, which is one of our ICA events that we have there, where we bring out the cultural organizations to come out and basically showcase their culture and couture out there. Pumpkin patch we have in October coming up. Basically come out, get some, free pumpkins, some free food, hang out with friends. Really cool activity. And our spring carnival that we have in the spring semester where we get some, carnival rides, carnival games out there. So there are a lot of opportunities for you guys to, be volunteers or engage with our program. We'll be kind of hanging out here after to, if you have any questions, if you want more information, get involved, definitely come talk to us after. And then pass to government.
All right. So let me take this off. So student government. Raise your hand if you've been in student government. There we go. I knew someone was. Anyways, so student government is the advocacy part of Associated Students. So each of your college has 2 designated directors that are there to hear, support the different ideas, concerns, comments, questions that you have from your college. And then there are also other members of the board there to hear the students at large. But ultimately, they're here to serve the purpose of helping be the board of directors for the organization about how we operate. Their mindset is always, what are we doing to help the students like you all in this room? But also the ones, especially from your colleges, are here to help support the different unique situations that happen amongst you in the classroom experience, and then also within your departments about what's going on. These are all positions for students. So this is not something where you could come from a different place. You need to be voted in or elected to be on the board of directors. There are spots open right now. This is a great way to learn about advocacy. This is a great way if you're interested in public admin to learn different things and different skills and just really have your voice heard here on campus. So I would highly recommend to go to our website, check out the opportunities, but then also see what the board is going to be discussing, because this is a great place to kind of find out what's going on around campus. There's also different committees that you could be a part of if you want to be part of student government. So if you don't have the time commitment available to be a board of director, there's also that you could be a part of. So yeah, like I just said, you could run for office for the position. Obviously, this is a photo from one of their events where they were able to be with President Rashawn to talk about different campus issues and talk to students about their questions on certain campus issues. But it's a great opportunity for everybody in this room because of your, I would say, influence and knowledge of the university and the campus. So the Children's Center. The Children's Center is a place to help, especially help student parents. So for those students that have children, this is a great place for them to go. It works a little bit stronger than a daycare facility. It is NAEYC, don't ask me what that stands for, accredited program, but I could speak from experience because my little one is over there. She's 3 years old. She's been there for 2 years now. But it's a great place for you, for kids to learn, especially for students to feel safe about dropping off their children while they're getting their education. So it's a great place for people that do have kids, and I know the kids love that place too. Shout out the bunny room. And the ages for them would be 3 months to 6 years, so they could be there for a little bit of time while you get your education.
All right, everybody, I'm going to talk about the Student Recreation Center. So for a show of hands, who has been to the rec center before? Oh, this makes my job easier. Nice. Okay. Do I have any student workers in here that work at the rec center? Oh, hi, Michael. No one else? Okay. All right. If you didn't know, the Student Rec Center is one of the largest employers of students on campus. We have 150 students that work in our building to make sure that everything runs for y'all, that it's a safe place, and that we have fun programming going on virtually 24/7. Okay. And so with that, I mean, a lot of you guys have been there yourselves. Last year we had just over 396,000 entries into our building. That's not unique users, obviously, but we have a lot of people coming through our turnstiles all the time. So whether that be, just coming to work out, to swim in the pool, to participate in intramurals, any of those awesome programs. We're serving a lot of students every day. So we really hope to see you all there and bring your clubs into our building as well. I just kind of want to see what people do at the rec center. So does anybody participate in intramurals? Oh, you guys have like automatic teams with your clubs. So you guys should form teams with your clubs. Come play a sport. Join volleyball. Some of you are like, no, we don't want to do that. That's totally fine. We have other stuff for you too. Who has done fitness classes? Okay, so we got some group fitness people. I'm aquatic, so I'm hoping every hand comes up. Who's an avid swimmer? I know Gavin's got me. He's a swimmer. Anybody else? Nobody else swim? Did you know you can just tan out at the pool deck? You don't even have to just swim. If you walked by last year, it looked like Vegas pool party out there. Super fun. Who just works out and lifts weights? Okay, that you would think that would be the most, right? Rock wall? All right, we got a few rock wall representation in here. And then what about Titan Outdoors trips? Anybody been on a Titan Outdoors trip? Represent 1 for 2. Well, you work there, so I would expect that you go. All right, so awesome. So we kind of have, most of y'all are weightlifters, which is, again, like I said, what we would expect. But we seem like we have a lot of people in this room who are familiar, at least, with what we do. So I just want to kind of, since you guys have already accessed the facility, so we all have the Titan Rec app downloaded, right? Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to have you guys pull out that app real quick. So everybody pull out your phone. All right, so you're going to pull up that Titan Rec app. You're going to go to that first page. When you look at that front page, you're going to see what seems like 1,000 different icons. Okay, so here is where you can book group fitness classes. This is where you can purchase participation on a Titan outdoor trip. This is where you can activate your membership, which is the most important part that I would like to make sure that you all are aware of today. So again, you all in this room are connected to dozens, if not hundreds of other students, right? And so what a lot of students don't know is that this is something that's free to use, right? Some of our services are paid. However, it is included with your student fees. So of that 396,000 people that came into our building, there are thousands of students on campus who are not activating their memberships, okay? So this is something that you guys already pay for in your fees. So at least activate your membership, come in the building once and see what we have to offer you. And then hopefully, you find that it's a place that you want to come and hang out. So if you have your Titan Rec app open, you're going to click on the membership icon. And you're not going to see anything there right now. Does anybody see anything there right now that says membership? If not, then I got to talk to our membership person. Okay, you see your barcode. So not on the barcode, the membership icon. So once you do that, not today, so there shouldn't be anything there right now. So on the 18th, you guys will be able to activate your membership starting on, is the 18th Monday? That's Monday. Today is Thursday. Okay. On Monday, the 18th, you guys will be able to activate your membership. Okay. However, the building will be closed for our training throughout the week. We will open on August 22nd at 8 p.m. for our Rect All Night event. Has anybody been to the Rect All Night event? Okay, you've worked it. Thank you, Michael. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'll stop calling you out. But okay, so if you have not been, that's a super fun event. It's our kickoff event for the year. Highly encourage you guys to bring your club out there. Have that be a fun event for you guys to kick off the year with your groups. So at that event will be the first time you can enter the facility for the fall school year. And then after that, we will go into our normal operating hours the following day on Saturday. Does anybody know what time the rec center opens on weekends? Michael, this is just kidding. 8 a.m. on the weekends. So we open at 8 a.m. and we close at 10 p.m. And then during the week, Monday through Thursday, we are open from 6 a.m. to midnight. And on Fridays, we are open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. So like I said, our building's open all the time and available for you guys. All right. So last thing is just wanting to connect with you all. I think a lot of people think of the UCC as the space that they're booking places for meetings, but did you guys know you can book space in the rec center as well? So you guys can book our studio spaces. So we have 2 fitness studios that you can book for your meetings. So I know UCC, it's very hard to get in sometimes. So if you need a meeting space, we got you. Okay, so we have tables, chairs, projectors, things that we can set up for you. So just let us know, go to Titan Link the same way that you would do for any other event, and then you would book us through there, tell us what you need, we'll have the room set up for you. Okay, we also have a conference room, so for a little bit more small, intimate meetings, you can book space on the pool deck. I have these new like shade cabana things that I'm doing out there this year. That will be a fun little area for you to book if you want to do an outdoor meeting or just a dinner or anything like that. You can book court space. So if you didn't know, we have 3 basketball courts. And so on those courts, you can book that space if you wanted to do just a basketball game with your club. Is there club sports in here? Anybody in club sports? Cool. Okay, yeah, I saw you guys like nodding about courts. So if you want to do something in there, you guys can book that space. Okay, and it's all free for you guys unless we need additional staffing or officials or anything like that for your event. Okay, trying to think if there's anything else. So I mentioned we have aquatics, we have Titan Outdoors, we have our fitness program, and we have our rock wall and our intramural sports. So we have something for everybody. So come check us out. Make sure to activate that membership and come and see us on the 22nd or the 22nd for Bechtel Night. All right, thank you guys.
Okay, so thankfully, you all are already experts. You know exactly where the Titan Student Union is. So just a little bit more information about what you can do in here, what we have to offer. Unofficially, we like to call the student union like the living room of campus. And that's really what we want it to feel like and be like. We want you to come, there's food here, there's places to sit. You don't only have to come for like scheduled meetings. If you want to take a nap, I've seen a couple people face down on the part where people put their butts. So if you like that type of nap, come do that. You can also come and pull up a table. Like what I like to do with our team sometimes is if we all brought our lunch, we just kind of go and claim a table downstairs and eat lunch together. So, it's just a place for you to come and do the different things that make you comfortable, have a place to be between classes, and just kind of feel like you have a part of campus that's just for you. So here we have the food pantry. How many of you have used the food pantry before? Okay. I want next year to be like everyone. So the food pantry is not needs based and it is confidential. You can go and book your appointments and then you go at a set time, but it is something that is available to the students and it's something I highly encourage you to take advantage of. They have many things in there. They have dairy, they have produce, they have eggs. And we all know how expensive eggs are right now. So that's all in there. It's set up really nice. It looks similar to like a Gelson's or something. It's really nice in there. They really do work hard on that. And then earlier we showed there's pop-up food pantries. That's when we take the pantry outside to get kind of closer to you all. So you're not having to come in here. Encourage you to stop by those too. Those are not appointment. You'll come at the time, check in with your Titan Link QR code and go through and, we kind of have different things out there for like a grab bag of stuff. There's gallery spaces. So if you really like art, all the art on the walls is actually like art gallery art. Some of them came from students, some of them are purchased from outside places, but everything is stuff that the TSU really cares about and wants to showcase the students' hard work. And those are things that you can also participate in. So we do have art exhibits and we'll do a call for art and they usually can come from different mediums. They might have a theme that time. So look for that. You don't have to be part of an art program. If you just want to express yourself, that's a really good way to do that. And then the esports lounge. Any gamers in here? Okay. So you can go to the esports lounge. There's consoles, there's computers. You can also just go watch. If you're like me, I like to just watch my friends stream their games. I don't necessarily need to play. There are different chairs and apparatuses for that. And also they stream tournaments in there. Okay, so additional services that ASI offers. So you all use accounting services here, so I hope you know where that is. It's on the top level of the TSU. And that's where you can go if you are looking for your checks, if you're looking for your agency account. It's a big window, you can't miss it. We also have event services, which is the programming. There's also DIY art workshops. Again, we're just trying to kind of give you all a variety of things so that you know that when you come, it's not just about academics. You can find something that helps you enjoy student life here. And then club lockers. There are limited amounts of club lockers, but for your clubs, there are lockers available if you need somewhere to store, like you have tablecloths for your events, you have different promo items like stickers. There's space to store. And I have information on that. So applications will open online at 9 a.m. on the first Monday of school. So August 25th, 9 a.m. Club Locker applications open. It is first come, first serve because again, it is a limited space. And then if you just keep an eye on our social media, we will update that for the application. Okay, and then last but not least, student employment. So I know we saw some rec center employees. Who else works for any area of ASI? Oh, wow, no children's center employees today? Okay, so if you're looking for on-campus employment, the rec center, huge employer. ASI in general is the largest employer of students on campus. So there are many different jobs available to you. We post them regularly on the ASI website. If you're looking for the rec center, if you're looking for a children's center, maybe you just want to work in that field later, maybe you need to get hours. We have many different jobs available in this building as well. So look for those. And that's it. So are there any questions about any of the things we covered? I know we covered a lot.